This is the start of a hopeful series of videos explaining a little game I'm making in Godot 4. I'm using this project as a way to learn Godot 4's improvements and development for the mobile platform. The idea for this game is that you must get the ball to a goal. It's basically a simplified pachinko game. How this is done is by rotating the level. I have some ideas for expanding this, which I'll touch on later. The rotation is tied to the gyroscope of the phone. The way this works is really simple. At first I thought I'd need to work out some really big functions for the rotation because the phone's gyroscope doesn't actually give you the phone's rotation. It just gives you the acceleration data. So to convert acceleration to rotation, I just add the acceleration each frame. Probably not the best way to do this, but it seems to be working fine. Once I had the basic framework, I wanted to start working on lighting. At first it was just casting shadows on a box. I had the idea it would look good for lighting to also be inside the level. This was a lot harder than I had expected. Sometimes the lighting wasn't in the level, sometimes there were weird squares under the level. This was a pain to set up, but what I got working was having separate viewports for the shadow and my game. My understanding of viewports is that the game essentially renders two screens and then overlays them. I'm not exactly sure if that's how they work, but it did fix the lighting. Since the lighting was working, I decided to start working on some levels. The level loading is pretty simple. When the game starts, it loads the current level. That level has a metadata tag that contains the position needed for the ball and the goal. So loading looks like this. Spawn the level, move the ball, move the goal. The loading did cause some problems, but this was mostly that signals from one object to another got disconnected, so I just had to go and fix them. From there, I asked my friend Connor if he could do some music for the game. We spent some time on the call and created a nice looping track. I added this alongside some color changes and a basic transition between levels. I have started work on some levels, but I kinda hit a roadblock. I want this to be a puzzle game, but that's not really possible with just a ball and some walls. I have ideas like a hole in the level, two balls with separate goals, two balls that need to hit each other, and maybe doors. I need to find a balance between these and simple and satisfying gameplay. If you have any ideas, I'd love to hear them. I'm really not sure how I'm gonna do this. So, thank you for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed.